I still think U.S. attorneys are going to jail, and here's how. First of all, they've broken every kind of law there was, fighting back and forth, shipping these people across the border, including little kids suffering from cancer. Okay? Then on top of that, you got the crazy stuff that they've done. They signed an affidavit. It's a little known thing people know about, but there's this affidavit, y'all. Affidavit they signed saying that Elon is not head of Doge. I'm still on top of that. I've been reporting that for months because there are 14 states still suing in Judge Chutkan's court trying to take on the Trump administration, say get rid of him. Before you say anything about, well, Elon's leaving. Bullshit. Don't believe that. They're not happening. Understand what's happening. The reason they're downsizing Elon away is because of this very affidavit that you probably didn't know about unless you were on my channel. Subscribe. Here's the thing. There's a whole thing going on with Elon. I got a private group, Clarity Group. I want to do a quick shout out on that. Contact me in my comments, in my description, or go to DarrenMonroe.com and reach out to me. The deal, if you want to join, here's the deal. This is happening. This is happening, y'all. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that we have a scenario right now where these nutty nut jobs are out here saying that certain things ain't true, but you signed it by perjury. U.S. attorneys can't do that. If they do that, they're in trouble. They've been doing a lot of stuff they're in trouble for. They're out there trying to crawl between the lines of the Supreme Court rulings as well as the lower cases in the appeal court rulings. It's going to catch up. How do we know it's going to catch up? Because you're arresting judges. When you arrest judges, you send a message out to the judicial branch. That's a strike across the bow. That's a strike across the bow. It is on and popping. You just diss the judges. And you've been threatening to impeach them. And you tried to put, you're fighting in the Supreme Court now in May to put and this is crazy, a freaking court order on them to stop them from doing what judges do, which is, of course, put national injunctions. They don't want national injunctions. Why? Because it shut them down. Why? Because Trump has been losing 95% of the time. It's on and popping, and these guys have been breaking laws. How do we know they're really breaking laws? Because 10, not 7, now 10 have resigned from Southern District, New York City. They didn't resign behind the thievery going on with Eric Adams and dropping the case. Oh, man, this has never happened in U.S. history, let alone New York history. They in trouble, y'all. They in big trouble. Did I earn your subscription? Great. If you want my private group, check out my description. You know, get my subscription. If you want the private group, get my description. Or go to DarrenMonroe.com.